Hey guys, so I'm going to test out most of the remaining of the Temu items. So I'm going to be putting some lipstick on, removing it, and then putting more on, because I want to finish testing these products. Because of the fact that there's no eyeshadow in the remaining bag, I am going to test this palette that I bought a few months ago. I still haven't had a chance to use it, but it's got light and bright colours in it. So we're going to give that a try to see how that is. This is the one that we ordered from, that we picked up from Farm Foods. We did get two palettes. We got one for a friend, and they're like, oh, I don't like this palette. It doesn't work. It is horrible. Its texture's really bad. So I'm going to do my own review on it, because unfortunately that particular person that we bought the item for, they don't like anything unless they're high-end brands. They only wear like monsoon clothes and things like that, and to me they might just be giving it a bad review because they don't like it, and they were like, I only really use Revlon or I don't know, some American brand, I can't remember the name of it, I'm so sorry, or Max Factor, high-end brands. So just think of high-end brands and you've got this person. So I'm going to do my own review and see if basically they're just trying to get us to buy them high-end brands, and if that's the case, they can do one, because I don't even wear high-end brands. I mean, the shirt I'm wearing now, I folded it down for this video, but they criticised this shirt because, oh, but it's a bit high in the neck. It's supposed to be high in the neck. It's a high neck shirt. They're like, oh, but it looks like you're trying to recoup your goth days. I've got a gold version as well. Is that gothic? No, I just like high neck shirts because I'm a big busted person and I like to keep everything covered. I got shirts that are revealing, yeah. They don't criticise those. But then they criticise everything, and it's not just me, they do it to everyone, including children. Anyway, so I'm going to test all of these, and I'm going to do what I did with the last one. I'm going to review it as I put it on, see how it goes. I do have my normal foundation, but I'm not sure I'm going to use this. I'm just going to try the products directly on my skin, because I already have this on, because sometimes I don't put foundation on because sometimes my skin is so dry that the foundation actually cracks no matter how good it is. And this is good. This is really good, this one. So we will go with, okay, well, first of all, I'm going to open my makeup brush pouch. I don't think I've actually showed you guys this. Whee! Now this pouch was bought years ago from, I think it was like, at the time it was called Max 99. They're not a company anymore. That's how long I've had it. And then we're going to go through and try this, and then again it's going to be seeing how easy it is to remove all of this stuff with the makeup wipe. So I'm going to put the palette over here. I might have to pause mid video and then restart, because I am in the middle of waiting for the children to come home from school as well before we actually go out for a family meal. Please excuse the sound. Oh, and you might still hear road sounds because they're still sorting the road out. Okay, so first thing to try, first of all, I'm going to move that out of the way. First thing I'm going to try is this. So I'm going to try the lipstick ones first. I can't get them out of the packaging. So these are the lipstick ones that I want to test out and show you. We'll go through each of them individually. So we'll do these, and then I'll choose one of these to finish the video with. Actually, you know what? I'm going to finish the video with this one. So we're going to test these ones. And then we have the mascara I got to test. The gold top. Apparently this is a top liquid eyeliner. And I'm going to test this as a bottom liquid eyeliner, a gel eyeliner. That way then we can test them all together, and then all of the team items have been tested. Okay, so the first one up, I think, will be the Bear. Let's try the Bear, because the Bear is a basic normal lipstick. Smells okay. I've had some lipsticks that smell very chemical. This one has virtually no scent. There's a very subtle lipstick scent. Oh, wow. So this is really smooth, like creamy. Okay, so quality wise, like the texture and the feel, so far this is a 5 out of 5. It'll lose points if it's other way. The smell, the feel, the quality, ease of use, yeah. The colour, the colour's nice as well, because I was expecting with the colour on that lipstick there to come out really like in your face red, and it's not. It's like a reddish brown colour, which is what I like. This is probably the reddest I'll go. I have some blood red lipsticks that I only ever use for Halloween and stage. I don't even do stage work anymore. But like Halloween and like fancy dress, like when you got to look like, oh no, something weird. It's when I use those very high-end reds, because red on my lips makes me look like I've been sucking a cow's butt. But this one is really nice. The colour is more, it's more like a terracotta red, isn't it? It's very creamy, it's light. It does transfer. Most lipsticks do, unless they say they don't. But you can feel it slightly drying. So I'm going to do a test. I'm going to get a makeup wipe and remove it off my hand a minute. Otherwise it'll be a bit of an unfair test. Right, so clean hand, dry. Tiny bit of transfer on the outside edges here, like the very edge of the lip. But other than that, I mean, I've had lipsticks where you touch it like that and the whole colour comes off. So let's dry the lipstick a bit. Yeah, so it's got tiny bits of transfer. Doesn't matter. That's not going to take away any scores, because most of the lipsticks in there, and I got over 20 lipsticks in there, there's only 2 or 3 that do not transfer, because they're specified to not transfer. Oh, now it's dry. Now it's dry, there is no transfer. No transfer whatsoever. Okay, let's see if it... But if that's the case, can it be removed with a makeup wipe? It can be removed with a makeup wipe. And it all comes off cleanly, because I've had some where you've got to scrub to get it off with a makeup wipe. Don't like that, because that inflames your lips. I like going over and it comes off perfectly. So 5 out of 5 for the Bare lipstick. And it comes off cleanly, and your lips are not, like, they feel moisturised. They're not dry, feeling dry. I can put him in that box now. Okay, so next one up is going to be this pink, the pink lipstick. Now this is I keep forgetting this is a screw lid. Now this one, as you can see, actually has glitter in it. So this one might lose points if the glitter doesn't come off with a makeup wipe. But let's go. Okay. This has got the same type of texture as the lavender one. It's got that like drying effect. I think that's because of the glitter in them. But it's a nice coral colour when it goes on. Okay, so it's so this is a very summery colour, because it looks really bright there, but when you put it on, it comes out more like a light coral, like light pink, I guess. Yeah, light pink I'd call it. But you can feel the glitter in it, which is good. It's fine. It doesn't worry me. I've had one that had like, it supposedly had like flecks of gold in it. That I was an Avon one from years ago, and it was scratchy on your lips. But this one's really nice. Actually, it hasn't dried out as much as the lavender one did. You can still move it around when you do that. It's got a very nice floral scent to it as well. Like, it's got a really nice scent to it. Okay. It is transferable. That's not a problem. Just means you can't go around kissing random people. Can it and the glitter be removed with the makeup wipe? I'm going to get my mirror. Okay, so this is a 5 out of 5. It came off. No glitter left. It removed all of the glitter as well. So that's a 5 out of 5 for that lipstick. Smells nice, looks nice, feels nice when it's on. A bit dry, but I'm not worried about that. And the glitter came off with a makeup wipe along with the colour. Okay, so that one can go directly into there because it's finished with. Okay. So we have two others. Both of them are colour changing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, okay, so I have tested this one. I'm going to put it on for you guys to see. This one leaves glitter on your lips when it dries out, but I'm going to show you the lipstick application. So it goes on really smooth and it's very, very creamy. It's literally a gel. So it looks like a lip gloss, just a little like clear lip gloss. But after a few hours, this will all die down and it will just leave like a shimmery sheen on your lips. But it smells absolutely gorgeous. So this has got a 5 out of 5 smell, style, the quality, and yeah, it leaves glitter on your lips. But this one is designed to leave glitter on your lips, unlike some lipsticks that have glitter in it, because this is a moisturizing clear lip gloss stick. Now that's something I didn't know when I ordered it. I thought, oh well, it's unusual because it has the flower in it, but it's apparently supposed to, and you can use it underneath other lipsticks as well. I found out you can use this one underneath other lipsticks. I'm going to keep this in its box though. Trying to keep them all in their boxes if they came with boxes. So the test now, I'm just going to remove it with one of the pre-existing wipes because I know it leaves glitter on your lips. But as you can see, it is a very slight colour to it. It's a very, very subtle colour, but it is also removing the pre-existing lipstick that was on my lips that I didn't realise was still there. I didn't... Oh no. No, because I didn't have pink on. So this is colour changing. Because that's changed to a pink, very pink colour. Okay, so it is colour changing. And there's a lot of colour coming off. I have to say there is a lot of colour coming off. So I'm going to say that that is definite 5 out of 5. Because I didn't realise it had a hint of colour to it. I thought it was just clear. That's strange. Nice, but strange. Okay. I'm going to dry my lips and let my lips take a bit of a rest before I try this one, because otherwise I'm going to overdo it too much with my lips. So I'm going to test the mascara out while we wait. So this is a little violin shape. It's so cute. This little red and gold violin. Okay, so this is the tiniest brush I have ever seen in my life. And I might not be able to use it because it's a bit thin. Well, it might be a tiny brush, but it's actually working really well. It's separating all the eyelashes out as well. Okay, so that's... Oh, look at that, wow. It's curled them. I've never curled my lashes before in my life, but this brush is designed to curl it because it literally has a twist in the middle there. If you can see that little twist, it twists it, which curls it backwards. Apparently, I just found that out accidentally. Oh, let me poke myself in the eye with that then. Wow, I like this. I really like this. This is probably better than my high-end one. I do have a high-end mascara, I will admit, because it's not going on my skin. I do have a really old Revlon mascara that has a similar style brush, but thicker, that I hate. I bloody hate it because every time you try to put it on, the brush is so thick that you accidentally get it on the top of your eye. Or at least, or maybe that's just a me thing, but like... That's the only mascara I can put on in the car because you've got to be so careful with it that you're basically right in your face like this with it. But this is wonderful. Like, and it's lightweight. Like, I can't feel like I've got anything on my eyes at all. I like this. Okay, so this is a win as well. Because it came in a box, it's going back in this box. So I'm going to say, so far, this is a 5 out of 5. It'll lose points if it's not removable. I'm going to let it dry, but it'll lose points if it's not removable with a makeup wipe. Now we're going to test this because we can test all of this at the same time. Now this is, I've got to use my mirror for this. This is the gold top eyeliner. Okay, so, oh wow, that's nice. I like that. There's only one drawback to this, is I don't like you using liquid eyeliners because they always go wrong with me. But I'm going to quickly do this because I can hear them coming down the path. There we go. Looks really nice. Okay, I'm just going to pause for a bit and deal with the children, and then I will be back. Hopefully that'll give this lot time to dry and we can see how it works. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So the girls, you might hear the girls in the background. They're going to be stamping around upstairs. I could tell of the hun. They're not happy about having to go upstairs because I don't record them on my channel. So I've done the gold one just before I had to pause. I'm going to try the black gel one. Let's see how this comes out. Now, do I go over the top of the eye here? Oh yeah, you know, it can go directly on the eye. That's nice. Wow, it's dark. Well, the gel one goes on... Oh, poked it in my eye. The gel one goes on nicer than... The gel one goes on nicer than my normal ones. I barely have to touch my eye to put it on. That's a 5 out of 5 straight away. That's nice. The sun just reflected in that mirror. The golden has dried out really nicely, and all it is now is this glittery effect. It's really nice. I like the feel of that one. Okay, so that's those ones and those ones. Now, what I'm going to do is, this one takes a while to colour change. So I'm going to do this one because I know this one's not a colour change one, but this one is a tint that's got to dry and then it goes thingy. So I'll show you this one. And this one is very red. Will you two stop fighting on the back of my chair, please? Okay, it's very liquidy. It's got a nice smell to it. It smells like raspberries. So once it's fully dry, we should be able to take a look at it. Oh, I missed that at the top of my lip because I was concentrating on my shaking chair. Really, you two? Molly Mouse, you need to behave yourself. You need to behave yourself. PT Penguin. You see what I have to deal with. You see, right? You could see this. Good. Glad it's not just me. Okay, so this dries and is nothing comes off at all. Perfectly dry. It's a stain and it'll stay there for ages. Now the test is going to be whether it comes off with a makeup wipe. Then I will test the last product from this one with the eye palette from Farm Foods. Yes, PT. You want to see yourself in the mirror. Yes, you look very cute. good thing that this is a lip tint. Oh, come here, Petey. Let me try something. Mwah. Take a look at the camera. Look. No lipstick transfer. Molly. Molly. No lipstick transfer. Show the camera. No lipstick transfer on either the boo-boos. Okay, guys, I gotta finish my video. You can go and have some snacks. Okay, so makeup wipe now that the lip has dried. So first test is, does the mascara remove, do the mascara, eyeliner and top eyeliner, gold eyeliner, remove with a makeup wipe? Let's do a test. Well, okay, so the glitter one is still there, but I probably just need to go over it again. The underside gel one didn't come off the first wipe, but yeah, okay, so it hasn't fully come off the second wipe either. I think it's stuck to my little hairs under there. So, okay. The gel one came off pretty easily. The gold one has left a few bits of gold, so I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5 because it's left the gold behind. The gel one has got the gel one is a 4 out of 5 because it took 3 attempts to get that off there, but the mascara came off straight away, so it's a 5 out of 5 for the mascara. Let's get rid of everything from the other side now. Oh, aye, that's right in my eyeball. Okay, here we go. You got a couple of eyelashes in that one, but yeah. So this is a 4 out of 5. This is a 4 out of 5, and the mascara is a 5 out of 5. Now the lip tint. Okay, the lip tint has come off a lot with the makeup wipe. Not straight away, not all of it. Okay, so that is not coming off, is it? So, it doesn't seem to want to come off. I mean, it's off, but it's still a bit of it there. It's a little, so the lip tint seems to stain your lip probably as well. Okay, so yeah, this is going to have to be a 3 out of 5. So it's 5 out of 5 all around the thing. It smells nice. It smells like raspberries. It goes on nice. It stays dry. The issue is it takes... sorry, it's going to be a 4 out of 5 because the issue is it does not come off straight away with a makeup wipe. So I've wiped it over 3 times and you can still see it's still there. But it turns out I think this might be a lip plumping one as well because my lip is definitely bigger. Now, it does not say on any of the packaging that this is a lip plumping one. But I noticed it felt like it was plumping my lips when I was talking to Petey and Molly. But it's a good product. If you don't like gloopy lipsticks or you don't want to have to keep reapplying it, definitely go for this. Because this puts it on and it keeps it on for probably a good few hours. And it's still coming off bit by bit. So, yeah, I'm going to say... that's a really good product. It's a good product, it's just because it can't be removed with a makeup wipe straight away. I'm going to have to take that point away. But it's still... so what I'm going to say about this one, this is going to be a 4.5 out of 5 because it covers everything else, but it cannot be removed with a makeup wipe straight away. It takes a few attempts. It can still be removed with a makeup wipe, but after a few attempts. So we have 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5, and 5 out of 5 for these products. And I think it's still coming off, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do a test of this one right now because I still have colour on underneath. So I'm going to get another makeup wipe out. I'm going to have to buy new makeup wipes because I'm almost out of this pack. I know, I'm going to give it a good hard rub. It's probably going to hurt my lips, but yep, see, it's still coming off. Still coming off, look. But I think I now have it all removed. Yeah. Okay, so my lip is a little sore from having to scrub at it, and you can see how red they've gone. So I'm going to have to let my lips just calm down just a smish. So while I do that, I'm going to test this product, and then I will try that one. So, with this one, it's got some light, they're all bright colours, as you can see from this palette. But we're going to test some of the colours. My friend said that they were awful. So she apparently tried the pink. Well, there's a couple of pinks here. But I don't know, because she might be a very stupid person as well. No offence meant in that. But if she went for a bright pink, which that's the only bright pink, these middle ones here are blushes. Eye palette, blusher. I have a horrible feeling she put the blusher on her eyes. Because there is no bright pink in the very top ones. There's a lavender and a subtle pink. But the only bright pink I can see is this one. The middle section are blushes. But that's really nice about, this is what I like about this palette. You have your natural colours at the top, and you have your brights at the bottom, and the middle one, separating those colours out, are blushes. So I'm going to test. Let's get my blusher brush. Let's see how the rose, which is the pink that she used, feels on my face. Oh, it's a very nice colour, actually. Like, even though it's the brightest colour in this thing, it's not too, like, in your face bright. It is more like a clown pink. But, I mean, it goes on nice. It doesn't feel scratchy to me at all. It's not really the colour I use. Because pink's a very subtle colour. I only use pink now and then. But I don't use blusher at all. And the pink is probably a little too much. But what we're going to do is we're going to go underneath. We're going to test the brown colour underneath. Oh, wow. Okay, so that brown is really brown. So I'm going to look like a clown at the end of this, but I'm going to try more. This isn't a makeup video. This is a find out what this makeup feels like when it's used. Do you know, that's gone on so nice. I would say you could probably use this colour for contouring. Yeah, I'm going to say you can use that colour for contouring. Like, that looks really nice. Like, that colour is really nice. So let's try the peach. So we're going to go underneath with the peach colour. So the peach is very light. Look at that. That's like, it looks like I barely got it on there. So that's similar to the one I got in my other palette. This peach. Yeah, that is so light. Look at that. It's light, but you can see it. Oh, my poor trousers are copping a battery with me cleaning my brushes. So I've tried the pink, the brown, the peach. So pink, brown and peach. That's a very basic colour. I'm going to test this colour on my forehead here. Yeah, so look at that. It's really light. I would say this is more like a foundation colour. Yeah, that's a... Do you know what? I got a feeling that one there is a foundation. It's a foundation and then blushes. Because that's foundation coloured as well. Yeah, that is actually foundation. Right, so I got a feeling that this one and this one are foundations. And then the rest can be classed as blushes. So let's try this pink one here. We're going to go here. Yeah, look, that's a very light pink. So we've tested all those, and then there's this brown sparkle. Let's go my chin with this one. Yeah, look. It's basically just skin coloured out with like a glitter, effect in it. But out of all of these, my favourite colours are the peach here, the brown, and I do like the pink and the beiges. The only colours I'm not 100% fussed on because it's too bright is the pink and this brown because it's glittery. So, but then that brown and that brown there could be used together. So this brown and this brown could be used together. And I like the two beige colours because they basically remind me of a press compress foundation. So let's try now one of the eye colours that she said looked awful when she tried it. And she said it was a teal. There is, in fact, two teals in here. So you've got light teal. Actually, no, there's not. Yes, there is. There's two teals. So you've got normal teal and you've got glittery teal. Let's try them both. Because I do wear green eyeshadow. Okay, so it's more, when it goes on my skin, it looks more blue, but okay. I mean, I know teal is actually a mixture of blue and green. Let's give it a try there. And then I'm going to clean my brush off on my poor trousers. And I'm going to go with the sparkly teal over the top. Oh, wow. Okay, so that is really bright. I like that bright colour. I use these more for, like, fun summer colours. Okay, so I did go over. That was my fault. I went over. But, like I said, this is just testing to see the products. It's not an actual video. Like, oh, dear. So that is so bright. It's actually come out very, very well on my pink trousers. Yeah, they can go in the wash. But those colours, there's nothing wrong with this. Like, they are smooth. They go on nice. I'm not itching with them on. They're lightweight. I can't even feel that I have them on. So, yeah. And this was a £14 palette, by the way. So it's not exactly cheap. This particular friend's like, oh, I can't wear cheap makeup. It's £14, which isn't cheap. It's cheap compared to what she wears. Yes. But is it cheap for most people who just want a bit of makeup? Not as far as I know. £14 for all of these palettes is actually really good. So I'm going to say this is a 5 out of 5. Because not only is this a 5 out of 5 because it's got a variety of colours. So you've got all these... You've even got a black this end. You've got black, white. You've got all these browns. But you have that one there and that one there are foundations. And then you have... So these are blushes and foundations, and these are bright eyeshadow, and these are more neutral eyeshadow. So you literally have the equivalent of all of my normal eyeshadows in one pack. And that doesn't include the ones I got down there that are really old, or the newer ones I bought that were unusual shapes. The only reason they're on the table is because all of these are on top of the rest of the makeup. So they're lovely. Like, that's a 5 out of 5 palette to me. Now let's see how well it comes off with the makeup pad, the makeup wipe. Let's go for the ones I put at the top. Came off really easily. Ones on the side. Yep, came straight off. And the one on my chin. Oh, okay, the one on my chin has left a tiny bit of glitter. But because of what you get in that pack, I'm not going to discredit it for having left one little bit of glitter on my skin from one of the palette things. But the eyeshadow is going to be the thing because it's more of it in there. Can it remove the eyeshadow in one go? Sort of, yes. I don't think I did enough one side, but... Okay, so, no. The foundation bits and the blusher bits came off with one pad really easily. Now, either the pad dried out before I had a chance to do my eyes. I don't think so. It looks like the brightness of the eyeshadow makes it more difficult to remove. And if that's the case, it'll lose half a point. Yep. That was the second go over. Third go over. Am I still going to be removing it? Unfortunately, yes. So it's unfortunately that palette is going to lose a half point because of the amount of times I had to wipe my skin over to remove the eyeshadow. So this, just like this, is going to be 4.5 stars. Only because it took so long to remove it. Most people, they want to wash it, like wipe it off to go to bed, or when they get home from work, they don't want to spend hours trying to get their makeup off. Everything else so far has been 5 out of 5. We're going to give this a test now. This is the last item to test before we go on to something else. Before we go off to do something else, I mean. Okay, so this is pull off. It doesn't have any type of scent. Now, it's blue. Okay, so we put it on. It goes on. It's very creamy, very creamy. It goes on really well. Okay, and then we just wait to see what colour it turns, because this is supposedly colour changing. So far it's a 5 out of 5 because there's no smell, but it's got an unusual packaging and it's really creamy, and I can feel that it's... In actual fact, my mouth is tingling, so I think that this might also be plumping. Oh yeah, it says plumping on the back. So this is a plumping one. Now I know I'm not going to discredit it for making my lip burn, because it's supposed to. So I'm going to see exactly how long this takes to change colour from blue to the supposedly rosé red, or like light pinkish red that it's supposed to, and I'll let you know exactly how long it takes. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so this unfortunately took 20 minutes. 20 minutes for it to go from the purplish blue colour to this very subtle, looks like I've just about put something on my lips. But I had to remove excess because after 20 minutes it still looked purple, and when I touched it with my finger I saw the colour underneath, so you do have to remove the excess off the top to see the result. So it's a little disappointing. Now let's see if the normal colour can come off with the thing. Okay. And when it comes off, it is a pinkish colour. The purple, pinky transformation colour come off with it, but there you go. You can see, even with it being removed, my lips are still very red, but I think I've removed it all. Yeah, it's all gone. My lips are just very red because I've had to rub it. But I'm going to give that a 3 out of 5 because you have to remove the excess. And then when you wipe it with the wet wipe, it comes off pink, which is what it's supposed to do. But it takes so long to colour change. It took 20 minutes. And if you're trying to get it all like tinted before you go out, you have to do your makeup at least half an hour before you're due to leave. And if you're anything like me, you're probably doing your makeup in the car on the way to the venue or whatever. Or you're doing it just before you leave the house. So it's nice, lovely, but it's going to lose a half a point, so that is a 3.5 stars. Only because it took so long to go on. No, well, yeah, 3.5. It's lost a half a point because basically it doesn't have a smell. That doesn't worry me. But it took so long for it to dry out, and then you have to remove the excess, and then you have to wait for it to dry out again. And you end up with like these different colours on your lips, even after it's dried. Not disappointing. Lovely gimmick, lovely fact that it things, and it plumps your lips. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to give it a half star for being lip plumping and actually making my lips look like lips. And normally my lips are tiny, thin little slugs on my face. So it's going to be a 4 out of 5 for the same reason that the lip tint is, because it takes so long to remove it when you But that's why it lost the half star originally, because you not only have you got to scrub to get it off. No, we're going to leave it as 4 out of 5. It's a fair go over, because technically it does have the lip plumping, which some of the others do not have. The only other one that has the lip plumping is the other lip stain, and that's not a lip stain, that is a lip changing lip gloss. Colour changing lip gloss, not a lip stain. So yes, it's going to be a 3.5, because it has the lip tinting, it smells nice and it goes on nice, but you have to fully remove it. You have to wait so long, so it lost a point to how long it took to colour change, and it lost half a point for the fact that it takes so long to remove it once it is dry and it's not a lip tint. So okay, perfect. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Good night.